Hey everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to create our app.js file. Now here I am on the docs of the Next.js. If you search here for custom app and on the first option. So this is the documentation for creating a custom app.js file. So Next.js uses the app component to initialize the pages and you can override it and control the page initialization. So you would want to do this to persist the layout between the page changes. Also, when you want to have a common state between all the pages. And also, we are going to use the global CSS for semantic UI React. And here you can see to override the default app, create the file underscore app.js inside the pages folder. So I'm going to create that inside the pages folder underscore app.js. So if I go to the documentation again, so here on the documentation, you can see this is basically the structure. You have to import app from next/app. And inside this file, I'm also going to import my layout component. It is inside our layout folder and layout.js. And also I'm going to import semantic UI CSS. So we've already installed the package for this /semantic.min.css. So if I go to the documentation again, they have used a functional component, but we are going to use a class component. And also here you can see we receive a component inside the props of this functional component right here. So we're going to receive this component inside the this.props, and this component is basically the active page. So whenever you navigate between routes, component will change to new page. This basically means that whenever you are on login or sign up pages, that means at that time the component will be login or sign up. So here I'm going to create a class component, and this is the only file where we are going to have the class component. And we are using class component because right now we cannot have authentication in our app without a class component. So class myApp extends app. We are extending this app right here from next/app, and we're going to export this. So inside this file, we are going to have a render method. So inside here from this.props, I'm going to destructure out component. And again, this component is the active page you are on. So when we are on the login page, it will be login. And inside the return statement, we are going to have layout. And as a children of the layout, we are going to have the component. And now if I go to the layout, you can see we have some imports already here. So first of all, we have this head tags. If I open this, these are basically the head of the document you have inside HTML. So you can see we have all the meta tags, link tags, and the title. So inside this link, I have linked these CSS files, and these are inside the public folder. So a great feature about Next.js is you can create a public folder inside the root, and you can link the files inside this public folder by simply adding a slash and the file name. So here I've added the slash and nprogress.css right here. And after this, we have the navbar. We're going to create it later. And after this, I have imported this container from semantic UI React. And on this container, we have the style, custom style for padding top, 1rem, and we have added this text prop right here. So if I go to the semantic UI documentation, you can just search for semantic UI React on Google. And here you can search for the component container and click on the slider to see all of the props information. So I'm not going to tell you about every prop which we are going to use inside this course. You can check out the documentation for that. Also, you can hover your mouse over the prop to see what it does. So here you can see reduce maximum width, more naturally accommodate text. So now inside this layout, we're going to destructure out the children prop. So again, if I go to the app.js, layouts children is component, and we're going to receive it inside the children props. And inside the container, we're going to render out the children. So now let's start working on a navbar here. Open this. And inside this, first of all, I'm going to import some components from semantic UI React. we are going to import menu, container, icon, and we're going to import a hook from next/router. We're going to need use router hook. And also we're going to import link from next/link. So this link is basically the anchor tags for the Next.js framework. And inside this, first of all, we're going to initialize our use router hook. So const router, use router. So now inside the return statement, you can see right here we have the Navbar. This is a deployed version. We have two items, login and sign up. So inside the return statement, I'm going to remove this div. We're going to have a menu. Now this menu is going to have a fluid prop and borderless. And inside this menu, we're going to have a container. Again, this container is going to have a text prop. And inside this container, we're going to have link. The href is going to be /login. So again, link acts as an anchor tag. It will redirect the user to the login page. After this, we're going to have menu.item. Inside here, we're going to have header. And also here, we're going to have an active prop. For now, I'm going to leave it at true. Inside this, we're going to have an icon. Size is going to be large. And the name of the icon is going to be sign in. So again, if I go to the documentation for semantic UI, and you can search here icon, and these are all the icons you have available inside the semantic UI. All you need to do is just copy this name right here and paste it inside the name prop. And after this, we are going to have a login text. So now I'm going to copy this link. And now this one is going to be for our sign up. And the icon name is going to be sign up. And the text here is going to be sign up. So now if I go to my localhost server, you can see right here the navbar is present. And you can see here that both of these tabs are active. So we are going to create a function to check which page we are on. And only then we are going to highlight the tab active. So here I'm going to create a function. Const is active. We are going to receive a route inside this. And we're going to check if router.pathname is equals to route. So this router has a pathname property. When you are on the signup page, the pathname will be inside strings /signup. And if you are on the login page, it will be /login. And now we're going to call this function on this active prop. I'm going to remove this true from both of these. And inside this, we're going to have is active. And inside the route, we're going to pass in /login. And here is going to be is active sign up. So it will automatically check which the page is active and it will automatically return true. And now if I go back, and now you can see the login is being shown active because we are on the login page. And if I click on this, the sign up is shown active now because we are on the sign up page. And also in the deployed version, you can see we get a progress bar right here when the page changes. We are going to use nProgress for this. So inside the layout.js, import nProgress from nProgress. And also we're going to import router from next/router. So this router has a property router.onRoute change start and a function. So we're going to type nProgress.start and call it. And I'm going to copy 2 more times. And the next one is going to be on route change complete. It is going to be nProgress.done. And if there is any error changing the route, on route change error, nProgress.done. And save. So now if I go back on our localhost and change the route, you can see we get a progress bar when we change the page. And also if you want to change the color of this bar, all you have to do is just go into this nProgress.css and change this background color right here. You can change it to anything you want. And you can just copy paste this file and install the nprogress package. You can use it in any project you want. So this is all for this video. I will see you in the next one.